big effing nerds. Whew, that was nice. Welcome back to Big Effing Nerds. I am Michael Lee, and Matt is still not here. But nevertheless, we're still giving you the episodes that you would like. So welcome back to Big Effing Nerds. All right. Since Matt isn't here to give me a fact, I got a fact for you guys of my own, which is actually quite interesting and can possibly save yourself. Anyways, my fact is a laser can get trapped in water. A cool thing called total internal reflection happens when you point a laser beam at a jet of flowing water. To demonstrate this phenomenon, PBS Learning Media released a video in which a laser is positioned on one side of a clear tank of water. When the light travels through the water, it is slowed by the heavier particles in the water, effectively trapping it. And even as the water flow is gradually decreased, the laser beam remains contained inside the jet until eventually it disappears when the water is turned off completely. But the more interesting part of this is that, speaking of lasers, did you know that your iPhone can be hacked with a laser pointer? Well, you do now. So, be careful with those laser pointers. People are all types of crazy nowadays, and we need to protect ourselves at all costs. Anyways, I know you guys don't want to hear me ramble on by myself for too long, so we got the second parter of the two-parter episode coming up right now.
I think dragons existed too.
I wouldn't be surprised. I've had like often those thoughts, like like in mythology, they're like, oh, there's dragons and there's this and there's druids and witches, whatever the fuck. I wonder, like, we're all like, oh yeah, they were all just fucking crazy old timey people. But like, I've often had this sort of big brain thought where it's like, what if, like there was all that magic back then in the world at that time, but now all the magic is gone.
And that's why we can't see them.
Or they're gone.
Or their carcasses.
So they're gone, yeah.
Because what you brought up earlier with the mythology part, that brings up an interesting question as like, how is it all these mythologies came from very different parts of the world? Somehow all of them involve a dragon at some point. Mm-hmm. There's no way that all these different, people, all these different cultures are all thinking about like, dude, what?
Yeah. I don't believe that some ye old fucking poet, story writer was sitting there in the forest, getting some inspiration at a writer's block or something. He's sitting there, he sees a little lizard, and he's like, I'm going to make you fucking huge. I got it. Dragons.
It could have been possible, but it's also like...
But like I said, I don't believe that everybody, on the different corners of the earth was like, I got it.
Also, the different kinds of dragons, that's the thing, too.
Then that does go back to what we were saying. So many people on, different corner of the earth and you are having the same experience.
Bro science.
Boom. Boom.
You're out here blowing minds.
Smart as fuck.
Yeah. I wish.
Smart AF is
I'm sure I could. Like, if I studied, I think I'd be a great natural scientist.
I always say, I'm dumb, but I ain't stupid.
Which a lot of people don't realize. It does mean two different things. It really does.
I'm a big dumb butt, but I don't think I'm that stupid.
There's just a lot of things like ordinary life that I really don't care about. So that's why I'm not intelligent about it. But like, it's like things that interest me, like the ocean, space, creatures. Like, even when I went on my little bug addiction. Like, I literally was watching videos about like beetles and spiders and centipedes and scorpions and praying mantis. I was watching all these fucking videos because I was like, this is interesting. This isn't like regular boring life, taxes, job, whatever. I was like, ants.
And it's actually something I can learn.
That is also the other part. It's like I'm being taught again.
Yeah. This is not wasted time. I am learning shit.
And that with it being visually appealing, me being a visual learner, I'm like, fuck yes, I understand everything. I'm a fucking genius.
What's funny, dude? I do remember in mythology class back in school, being super into that class the whole time, but came back to class one day, little lit.
Oh no.
And I'm sitting there and she's telling us stories and I'm just like listening and I'm like, I fucking get it. I fucking get it.
Like you understand everything.
I have unlocked the key. That doesn't make sense. Unlock the key. Whatever.
You have unlocked the lock.
Yep.
You're like, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm not going to
Whatever.
pursue that anymore. I'm just going to drop that and let it lie there. But yeah, just sitting there. I was like, that fucking makes sense, bro.
Still think dragons. When that movie, How to Train Your Dragon came out, fucking love that movie. Have you ever watched that?
Nope.
You've never watched How to Train Your Dragon? No, really?
No.
Dude, that's a good one.
I don't know. I heard.
You need to watch that. That shit was sick, yo.
Yo.
Definitely made me want a fucking dragon for sure.
Well, yeah. Always wanted
Yeah,
a dragon.
dragon rider.
I remember reading the Aragon and the Aragon books wanted me.
Yeah.
I wanted a dragon so bad. Those were good books, dude.
They're making it into a series.
I heard that.
Yeah,
The movie
you
was
hella
the
reminded
poops.
me of that.
I reminded myself of that when I fucking brought up the books. I was like, they're making something.
Yeah.
Because that movie was the poops.
Yeah, definitely was.
I mean, I know they can't fit everything from a book into a movie like that. But, like,
You can do a good damn job.
still, they could have done better. Like I said, like with him raising Saphira, the dragon. It's been a long time since I read all these. But him raising her was like a quarter of the book.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can't fit all that time in a movie, but like the way he's like, oh look, a dragon. She flies in the sky, comes back grown up. Hey, look at that. The fuck?
Yeah, it's like instant gratification.
You know, I was like, get the fuck. You could have done that like a little montage for fuck's sake, like a 2-minute montage. Come on, bro.
Yeah, because ultimately, how long was the movie? I don't think it was that
I
long.
think it was like an hour and a half or something. I don't remember.
So you definitely had time to do a little bit.
You
more.
could have fit 2 more minutes to just like bam, 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 bam. Look, she grew up. Cool.
Your fucking CGI team could have been a lot more, fucking better.
Yeah, I fucking loved those books when I was younger.
Yeah,
I probably like them now too, but they were fucking cool.
I would need to reread them
Yeah,
because I remember reading all 3 or 4.
because there was Aragon, and then the second one was Eldest with the red.
Yep, with the
And
red.
then there was
and
the
then
green. There was 4. Then the last one was black, gold. 4. You're right.
Yeah.
So it was blue, red, green, gold. Boom.
So I remember reading them.
Forgot the name of the
Don't
last
remember them all that much.
one. You know,
Like I remember the first one, but I don't remember
Yeah.
like 2, 3, 4.
I do. I just remember snippets. I remember like big fight at the end of the first one. He gets his back fucked up from like a slash that bothers him throughout the rest of the books because
Yeah.
he just got sliced up his back. And then I remember the ending, him going to like the island with Saphira and like them leaving it open to like maybe he'll train dragon riders or something. I don't know.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon.
What if that's like tied in the same universe? That'd be cool.
That'd be
Weird. As
that'd be cool, but then I'd be like, man, that means you definitely need to fucking.
I do. I will definitely keep my eyes open for that series they're making.
Yeah,
That'll be cool.
that's supposed to come out on what?
I don't fucking know.
Wasn't it Paramount?
Fuck.
There's so many now.
I know.
It's too many to keep up with.
And there's gonna be more.
Because what do we got? We got Hulu, Netflix, Prime,
HBO.
HBO, Stars, Encore.
Did we say Paramount yet?
No,
Paramount.
Paramount, Disney Plus,
Isn't there the Peacock one?
Peacock, Pluto. No, Pluto TV. What the hell was it?
I don't know, but we're already like at 10. I don't have any more fingers.
I don't have any more digits. Why'd you start counting the same as me? We could have had more digits.
Damn it.
This is why we need to go on video, dude. We were doing something physical right here. You guys don't get it.
You guys just hear us talking about it. Are you telling them to shut up down there?
Yeah. Fucking hooting and hollering. They know damn well what the hell is going on, bro. I tell you what.
Pack of hyenas down there.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah,
No, they
damn.
really are, dude. My family, whenever they get together, dude, all of them.
Just howling.
Fucking. Just fucking. However the fuck hyenas sound.
That sounded,
actually-
that sounded a little more like a coyote.
They actually sound hella menacing. I don't know if you
Hyenas?
ever actually like
Oh,
listen to
hyenas
them.
are scary as fuck, dude. In their physical appearance, their sound.
Yeah, they're not technically a dog. They're not canine.
They're what? Are they?
They're not part of the canine family. I know that.
What
though.
are they? Are they considered like feline? That'd be crazy.
I think they said that they're closer to cats than they are dogs.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure
There's
that's
some
what.
fucking cat dog. Cat dog.
Cat dog.
Cat dog. Cat dog. That's all I know.
I've never known what they said in that
Just
intro.
cat dog.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, hyena, animal type.
Striped. Yeah, no shit.
I'm all zoomed in.
What the fuck?
Feliform carnivoran mammals are of the family.
Is hyena a dog or cat? Click that one.
Wait, what?
On the bottom, people also ask.
Oh, hyenas are not members of the dog or cat families. Instead, they are so unique that they have a family all their own. Hyenidae. Hyenidae. There are 4 members of the Hyenidae family. Hyenidae. Yeah, Hyenidae family. The striped hyena, the giggly spotted hyena, the brown hyena, and the aardwolf. It's a hyena, not a wolf.
Not as a dog.
But yeah. But if you ever looked at like a hyena, it definitely does not have the body shape of either one.
No.
Not even a dog. It definitely, they look creepy.
No,
but
they're menacing.
watching them run in a pack, holy shit, that's hella menacing.
They'll fucking tear you apart, dude. Those fuckers are no joke.
I follow a this just reminded me, I follow a Instagram page now called Nature is Metal.
Okay.
And it's literally like nature in its rawest form. Like this is what nature is all about.
Fucking gazelles getting their throats ripped out and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw this lion playing around with like a prairie dog and like trapping it, letting it go, trapping
I've
it,
seen
playing
that.
cat and mouse.
He just like puts his paw on it and then lets
And
it
then
go.
this
and then
other
keeps
lion
fucking
comes in and is like, stop fucking playing games, and snatches it like, we're killing this thing. And then you hear it stop screaming. I was like,
quit playing with your food, asshole.
oh my god.
Terrifying.
Purest, rawest form, but it's so interesting.
Mm.
It's so fascinating. Just like, wow.
Yeah, that's why like when people bring up like you should never hunt, it's so like harsh, whatever, you know, it's fucked up. It's like, is it more fucked up to get, you know, a clean bam one shot, ideally one shot bam, as opposed to getting his fucking throat ripped out?
And
which one's more
bleeding to
humane?
death and experiencing that whole
Yeah,
thing.
and then some animals who purposely don't kill them right away, let them live while they're eating them.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me that's more humane? It's natural, yeah. Fucking so what?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you could ask the gazelle, hey, you have to die.
Do you know what's a part of nature? Humans.
Yeah.
Humans are a part of nature. Well, so we say. We don't know. Hey, we could have come from an alien race.
Oh boy.
That's what I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Because
I know.
they said that there was an asteroid or something that had been carrying our type of DNA on it, and it mixed with this. It mixed with cells here on Earth, and the cells created humans. Bro, you want to talk about conspiracy? I'll fucking go in and out.
I know you will.
I love this shit.
Oh my god.
That's what they're theorizing. There's nothing confirmed, but that's what I've read.
There's no real way to confirm it, I would imagine.
If an asteroid were to come hit Earth,
I mean, if
They
another one
could.
were, but I think we'd have bigger problems. If another asteroid of that size hit us, we'd be like fucked.
well, yeah, that size for sure. There is one apparently, quote unquote, supposed to be coming 2028.
A big one?
That's the one that the NASA. I don't know if you heard about this project.
What?
NASA is trying to create a bomb of some sort, or
They
missile,
can shoot it out and catch it
and
before it hits us.
redirect it.
I have heard they're working on something.
So they're
like
not
that,
doing
yeah.
some like Armageddon type shit where they, literally go
Zap
to
it out of the
asteroid and
sky or
fucking
something.
nuke it.
They're just trying to shoot something to it to like not just like
Throw
knock
it
it
off
out of
its
the way.
trajectory.
Yeah.
Because like in space, there's no like opposing force.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like gravity or anything. So
Whichever way you hit it,
if
it's
you
gonna keep going.
if
that
you
way.
barely hit it, it should like theoretically. That's what they're theorizing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying a mission later on this year to test it because there's an asteroid that's like smaller, big time smaller, but they're trying to see if it actually works. And I'm sure if by the time, like if they like say, sorry, I'm like going in on a whole nerd tangent.
You're good. That's what we're here for.
But they're saying that if they can actually prove that they can knock something off its trajectory and defend Earth from any asteroid or, UFOs.
I heard they call them UAPs now.
UAPs. Well, UFO would be technically a meteor because it is an unidentified flying object.
But then if they know it's a meteor,
no,
it's identified now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, they're trying to see if they can knock it off its trajectory, and if so, they can build a bomb probably big enough to
Just blast it.
blast the bigger one off its trajectory.
Isn't that crazy? Somebody looking like a telescope or something, and they go, "Oh, that shit's coming right towards us. That'll hit us in 8 years."
Oh, dude, it's a lot of math.
I know that too.
Like massive amounts of math.
That's the one time where you need all the math you have learned. The only time.
I don't think I could do it.
I couldn't do it, for fuck's sake.
Well, because I'm pretty damn good at math. I'll say that. Like I'm not. It's not even bragging. It's just I've naturally just had a way of with numbers and letters. But looking at I've seen those on movies. You've seen the whiteboards. I've actually seen them in real life too. You'll see the whiteboards just full of fucking formulas and equations and diagrams, whatever. And it looks like code, like on a computer to me. And I hated that shit. I fucking hated computer science. It's where you can build a website or, I could actually show you the page that you could go on here and I could edit the website.
Jeez.
If I were good enough hacker. But I'm not. I'm not a hacker at all. But I'm just saying
The FBI dude just closed the van door. They're like, all right.
Yeah, we got him.
They're like, son of a bit. Okay.
The code on here is so crazy, but I could not do it because when I was building my own website, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking shoot my face. I don't want to do this anymore. Dude, sucks. So that's why I don't think I could be working on a NASA thing. I'm not that smart.
Shit, neither could I. Hell no.
If they could dumb it down for me, I'd be down.
They're like, there's literally no way we can do that. Okay, good luck.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm sure if I did it, I could, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, not we'll see.
We'll see. Let me call NASA real quick. Hello, is this NASA?
Can I work there as a forklift driver?
I will take a job, please. Thank you. What?
If it were that easy. Fuck.
What job?
Rocket
Rocket scientist. What are your qualifications? Account good. You're hired.
You're hired. Get over here.
Start tomorrow.
Bring a pizza.
Bring a pizza. Okay, I'll bring 2. Hell. She.
Fuck. That'd be an amazing job, though. I think that'd be so cool. Just to study space.
And also a little scary.
All I have now is just thoughts. Nothing to apply it to.
And that's just the difference between us and them. They got thoughts and the knowledge and ability to apply them.
I just want to come up with so many. I want to theorize hella shit for them. Just be like, what if this, that, and the other? And then you get the one crazy fucking scientist is like, you know what?
That fucking guy's onto something.
That brings up an interesting point. Hold on, let me be right back. Gets his whiteboard.
He comes back like 3 hours later, hair's a mess, and he's like, all right.
Bloodshot eyes.
I figured it out. Hands are fucking shaking.
You're like, what did you figure out, John?
It.
The meaning to all of this. Life. Existence itself.
And then they fucking take him out too.
God damn it! All the fucking time.
They got Larry.
It's like that one guy with the water engine, the engine that ran on water.
Oh yeah.
They got him,
and he just died.
And they didn't even come up with like an excuse. They just straight up like, he died.
He died. How? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know. What the fuck?
Are you asking questions?
That's so crazy. Can you imagine? They're listening right now.
Scared. Afraid.
They will. Once this comes out, they'll be like, oh wait, hold up. Let's keep an eye on them.
Gonna get a knock on the door tomorrow. Come with us, please.
Oh,
Do I have a choice? Bag over your head? Nope.
back over here. Just fucking beating the shit out of you. Good lord.
Ugh, man. So, I had something random that I thought of that we didn't talk about when we talked about Thor.
And what is the act? How
So
Gore and Thor rhyme?
Thor, Gore, Thor. So the Necro Sword
Yes.
called all black, I think too, or at least because in the comics the Necro Sword is Null's sword,
Yeah.
the symbiote king, whatever. The fuck.
Yeah.
God, he's an elder god. He was around before the Eternals and shit, the Celestials and all that.
Yeah.
So that voice we hear from the sword,
The
you
whispering
think
one.
that's Null?
Why not? You know?
Who else would it be?
And if we're talking about like symbiotes, like Venom and Carnage and all that, how they take a form. Mm-hmm. Like, what if that one took a form in the sword, and then, was able to do?
That's why it has that symbiotic relationship, because it's killing him too.
Because in the comic books,
It kills whoever wields it eventually.
he uses it like like tentacles, not like shadows, like how they did in the movie.
Right.
But he uses like tentacles, and they're like an extension of him. So that being like it being a symbiote, it would make total sense.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But that is something I thought of when I saw the movie. When I heard the sword talking to him, I was like, ooh, that could be Null. We'll see him later, way later down the road.
Do you think we'll see that weapon again?
I hope so. It's a
Like
big
maybe not in like a
because it's a big deal.
yeah.
Null's a very big deal. They just dealt with him. The King in Black or whatever the fuck was that comic run they just did.
Oh.
Venom ended up being the one.
I thought you were talking about a movie or a TV show. I was like, did I miss something? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, bro. Marvel dropped it all. Disney Plus. Boom.
It's right in there.
It's right now. No.
You're talking about the comics.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, because in the comics they just finished that King in Black storyline, or not just, but semi-recently, I guess. Ended up, Null was giving everybody the business, and then the only thing that was able to beat him, I forgot what exactly, but Venom, Eddie Brock had like the Unipower or some shit it was called. I forgot what it was, but he had something.
Unipower?
I think that's what they called it. I'm probably wrong, but he had something that he beat him with, and now he is like the King in Black, basically. Eddie Brock.
Oh.
Or Venom. I guess it's Eddie Brock still.
I think, well, they're two different people, technically.
Yeah, but I think it's still like Eddie Brock with Venom, not just like Venom himself.
Oh, got you.
Themselves.
Themselves, yeah, because they're technically many.
We are Venom.
What's that? Oh, that reminded me. We are many.
We are Legion.
That dude from Ghost Rider.
That's what like Satan said, isn't he? Or some demon said that or something in like the Bible.
It was like he was supposed to be like the son of the devil.
Yeah, I was like, because that was like a Bible thing, wasn't it? We are Legion.
Yeah.
Or like some demon said that.
That's like
Scary fucking shit.
that's like old biblical stuff, like the mythology.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that's what it is.
Which we can't even like prove like the whole Zeus shit. Like they could have been real. You don't know.
Wow.
The world is vast. The world is vast.
And at fucking different places, different old timey magic.
Crazy.
It's legit.
But yeah, going I digress. What was I talking about?
Last thing we were talking about was Null and all that shit, but before that, I don't know.
Nah, I don't remember. Anyways,
Me neither.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's something.
So yeah, that was the. But did you finish the comic, by the way?
Not yet.
The Thor comic that I.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing the similarities between the movie and that comic.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, they did.
That's
Pretty
why
bad.
I'm excited for Secret Wars because
Because you just read that.
I just finished that. And
You better reread it though before it comes out because you got a year or two or a couple.
nah, I think I'll be good.
You know?
Yeah, because I've talked about it enough to where it's like ingrained in my brain. You know how like when you read something, or it's weird because like it makes me think about school. I'm like, fuck, they actually did do something right. But when you go and you read something, like you kind of register it yourself, right? But then if you don't talk about it to anyone,
If you
you
just
kind
read
of
it,
forget
yeah,
about it.
Read it the one time.
Yeah.
That's it. It'll go away.
But if you were to read that thing and then immediately talk about it to someone, it's thoroughly like ingrained into your brain.
That's true. Yeah. Because you've actually like said it out loud. That's like one thing like my dad always told me. He's like, if you need to remember something, fucking say it out loud. Like, oh, don't forget this. Don't forget this to yourself. You know, kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I do that sometimes and still forget. So, but I'm an idiot.
I'm just a dumb actor.
Yeah, what do I know? I'm just a dumb actor.
No, I just remember like whenever I read that book, the fucking holographic universe.
Oh, you ended up finishing that, right?
Not yet. I'm still about halfway. I gave myself a little bit of a break. Things have been a little hectic, so I've been trying to rear it all back around. You know, get back on my working out stuff, reading in the mornings, stuff like that. You know. But when I get back into it, yeah, I'm gonna definitely finish it out.
Yeah.
But on the stuff that I did read, I went like downstairs. I'd be like, "Yo," it's like, "Mom, this shit was crazy because we talk about this and they were doing like this and saying how like we're technically in like this weird reflective middle of the parallel universes and blah blah blah." And I was like, "What?"
Just flatlined.
Yeah, I feel like that's what my mom was. She was just like, "What the fuck did you say to me? Go to your room."
Reflective. You go reflect. Get the fuck out of here.
And then think about what you've done.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't let me see you again.
But yeah, it was just an interesting thought. Maybe like that's how I remember things more. If I'm able to teach someone about it or talk about it to someone.
No, that makes sense. That's like, I mean, you're all into that. You know, I'm pretty heavy into history, and I try to talk about that shit.
History.
I love history, and like I've always liked it, but like over the past like few years, I don't know, I just fucking like it.
Yeah,
Fucking cool.
I love history.
It's fucking cool, man. I just like seeing how things were different, what people did back then, thinking about like, damn, how was that back then? Spoiler alert, it mostly fucking sucked.
For most people, yes.
Especially like I was just listening to a podcast about like the Donner Party.
The who party?
The Donner Party.
I'm drawing a blank.
You know, the people that, you know, coming west, the Great Migration, all that shit, getting lost up in the Sierra Nevadas, whatever, up there in Reno and shit.
Gotcha.
Having to eat each other.
Like cannibalism.
Yeah, because like it was at the point where like kids and people were like chewing and boiling up like the fucking bearskin rugs. Fucking eating that.
Yeah, fuck.
There was one lady, I forgot her name, but she was like, she couldn't talk about it because like she ended up having to eat like her mom and her brother or some shit like that.
And she was just distraught about it.
She's like, dude, how do you come back from something like that? She didn't.
Fuck.
She survived, but like, you know, that's it.
I think the only way I could eat a human is if it was survival or.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, or? What the fuck? No, there's no or. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Just hear me out, because. Just hear me out.
I'll try.
Hold on. Wait a minute. The only way I could do cannibalism is if it was for survival or I didn't know I was eating it.
But then, if you were then told, would you be like...
Like, well, I would think someone who's smart enough would wait till I fucking swallow
Well, yeah.
to say anything. And then they would laugh at me trying to finger my own throat and just be like trying to get it out of me as if like, yeah.
As if like it can make it like you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you tasted it, my
No,
friend.
you ate it and you enjoyed it.
And if we go with the...
You even told me, that was really fucking good.
He even told me, "What you season this bitch with?" Damn. Is that some old babe?
But
Nah.
that's the only reason why I said or, because that's a very yeah, that's a topic for sure.
It's something.
You
Yeah.
never know. Hey,
But you know what was crazy?
you ever wonder why meat tastes different in like other places? You think the burgers over there taste the same as the burgers over here?
Bro, fuck you. I don't need to be thinking about that.
You don't know.
I don't need to be thinking about that right now.
You have no idea.
You know what? I'm gonna remain blissfully ignorant on that one.
You're just gonna continue thinking that they're cows.
Correct.
No,
I'm gonna be blissfully ignorant.
it's gonna be all
of that.
different types of animals. Maybe humans. Different types of humans.
You remember that like big
'Cause
story,
people-
years ago about that lady that quote unquote found like a quarter of somebody's thumb in her chili, but it was like her husband's fucking thumb she cut off.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, never going to Wendy's again, but it was that bitch who like brought her husband's like quarter of a thumb and was like,
Wasn't there another one where it was like stuff found in like KFC's like chili or some shit?
something like that.
Or like pork and beans, not chili.
Yeah. I heard something, but I don't remember what.
Dude, I'm telling you, because they fucked up in the back. They didn't grind up the right pieces and it came out as a whole.
Well,
So that proves my theory on.
but that Wendy's chick was.
So they're feeding you people.
That was her own doing.
You don't know.
That's what she said. Well, I guess eventually.
No, that's because they threatened her and be like, you better fucking tell this story. Dude, they had a gun to her head. Tell the story right.
You're taking the fall for this.
Say you did it.
Say what again? Say what? Say what again?
I dare you, dumb motherfucker.
I
double dare you.
I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what? One more goddamn time.
You're like,
What?
English, motherfucker.
Do you speak it? Yes.
Yes.
I still. Does he
Then why'd you
look
try to
like a
fuck him like a
bitch?
bitch?
Yeah. Does he look like a bitch? What? Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? No. Then why'd you try to fuck him like a bitch, Brad?
Classic.
Good fucking movie, man.
And Quentin Tarantino's foot fetish.
Especially with Uma Thurman, like specifically her
Very specifically.
and her and Kill Bill. Thought we would notice, but we did.
we all noticed. Did you watch Stranger Things yet?
No, I'm halfway through season 2 of Westworld right now.
Gotcha.
That shit is crazy.
Dude, this has nothing to do with the story, but I was just like thinking like the characters, I was like, they look young still.
Mm-hmm.
But this show has been out for a hot minute.
Well, they're all like 18-ish now, right? Around
Well, yeah. But I was like thinking of like the older sister Nancy and then the other friend Robin, who was played by Maya Hawke, Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke's
I don't remember
daughter.
Maya.
Maya Hawke, she played as the character that became best friends with fucking
Oh wait, her?
she literally looks just like her mom.
That's Ethan Hawke's daughter.
Yeah. Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke.
Those two are married,
I don't know if they're married
or they
but
had a
this is their
kid together
daughter.
at least.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So this is their kid. Looks exactly like Uma, but she's like
But she does
more attractive. I'm gonna say it. Like Uma Thurman, she has this like attractiveness to her, but it's like not.
Yeah, no, I was never on the Uma Thurman bandwagon.
I wasn't either, but the Maya Hawke,
You're on that bandwagon.
just a little bit. But no, what I was going back to was
Scoops ahoy! Hello.
I was going back to. I was like, how old are these people? Because I was like, I really don't know. And then when I went, look, she's fucking 24.
What?
The chick who plays Nancy is 27. And I was like, what?
Uh,
I was like, so I didn't have to feel bad about this the whole time?
well, yeah. As soon as you're like, she's cute, and you're like, hang on. I gotta check up.
That's
I gotta look something up before I solidify how I feel about this.
Right? Like, oh, she's hella cute. No, hold on.
She's in her 20s. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Same age bracket. Got
We
it.
good.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely on the Maya Hawke.
Fair enough. I did not know that was his and her daughter.
Yeah. Just thinking about Pulp Fiction and her being in it. Like,
Every day is a fucking school day.
I'll tell you what, you learn something new. Hello?
I was gonna say something and then
Grandpa?
swallow my own spit.
Grandpa, it's okay. Breathe. Breathe. Hey, who are you? Back on.
Somebody help me out.
We should come up with fucking names for our old man personas.
I want to be Eustace.
Eustace?
Sounds good. Is that the name of the guy from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Eustace.
Yeah.
You stupid dog.
Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Smack.
Ooga booga.
That shit is terrifying.
I'm gonna be Bernard.
Bernard.
Bernie and Bernie. Eustace, what you? Hey, Bernie.
You've been very naughty.
That was the creepiest fucking character. You know he was a pedo. Bestiality and pedophilia.
Did I tell you about the?
Disgusting.
Disgusting. that's a good one. You did good on that one. Did I tell you about the time I woke up a buddy of mine out in the field with that shit?
The fucking Fred?
Freaky Fred was his name, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. But yeah, we were out in the field 3 a.m. ish. And I come up with my headlamp and he's on his cot. And I just get right next to his ear and just said, "You've been very naughty." And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Man, get the fuck out of here." I was like, "Come on, we gotta go."
That sounded terrible in my ears.
Naughty.
No, which one? The one that creeped me out
Courage.
was the ghost. I think if I pulled it up, it was like they looked outside and this ghost was in the thing. Like, oh no!
I kind of do remember that.
I forget the what he said.
Dude, everything on that show was just too fucking creepy. Shit was not a kid's show.
No, definitely it wasn't. It shouldn't have been. But then again, it's like I think that was the reason why I fell in love with like horror films. Like it was so creepy, but you're so fascinated. It's like one of those things, like you know, those like pimple popping videos.
No, I'm not on that train, bro.
What about the blackheads?
Nope, that shit is nasty.
Earwax?
No, nothing that has to do with anything coming out of somebody. I'm good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have that tryptophobia?
That
Right?
Yeah, with clusters and
holes. Yeah,
that's why
right.
they're like, have you ever seen the bottom of a lily pad? I'm like, yeah, I have, and I don't want to ever again. Fuck.
Or like the pores on someone's face blown up to like 400. That's right. You don't like holes. I forgot about that.
No, dude, I don't. And like, it's funny because like I always knew about the clusters. That shit always bugged me. And then when I heard that's an actual phobia, tryptophobia, I was like, I got that.
So wait, does like beehives and shit bother you too?
I don't like them.
Well, I mean,
They bother me less so.
inherently you don't like them because of bees, or
Well, because of the clusters. I don't like
okay.
them less so than, if it's like whatever on your fucking face or something. But like, yeah, no, still not a fan. They're like, you want to eat a honeycomb? I'm sure it's delicious, but not really.
yeah, this guy. Oh, that's right. They found he had found like a ancient talisman or something.
Yeah, and he's like obsessing over it.
And then it ended up being like some mummy's fucking thing, and
Naturally.
the mummy's ghost visited him.
Oh, fuck, I remember that guy. That was scary shit.
Yeah, return the slab. That's what it was. Return the slab.
I remember him. God damn it, that fucking shit
Watching
was
it
so
now,
creepy.
it's not too bad. But I remember as a kid watching this, I was like fucking terrified. Return the slab. Like, oh, fuck. Chills.
I don't remember the name of the episode or whatever, but I remember the one where like Courage and Eustace go in like a roadside diner, and then Courage finds out like the burgers they're making are made out of people and shit in the basement.
Yeah.
But then they have that light little childlike spin on it. They're like, no, it's just him. And they're actually doing this. But then like as they're leaving, like one of them like winks at him or something. He's like, no.
I do remember that. God, that's so crazy. I've never really like thought about like what these guys were thinking when they were making the show. They definitely
Kids are gonna love this shit.
had to. Oh God.
This is gonna be great.
Oh no, I don't think they were doing that. They had to have been at least doing some little
Nose
booger
candy.
sugar.
Little booger sugar.
Yeah. Oh,
I got an idea.
a dog, right?
In the middle of nowhere, right? And he's the only one who can see. That was you, not me.
Yeah, I know that.
And they're like, the dog is the only one who can see all this fucked up shit.
But
Which is kind of like legit because our dogs see shit.
that's what I was gonna say. It wasn't the show kind of like they did say something about it being like what dogs might see. That's why they act a certain way.
I didn't hear that, but that definitely makes sense.
I thought that was like a fan theory or something along those lines. And it was saying how like, you know, it's being done from the view of like Courage Courage the dog. But the dog is cowardly. So he's afraid of like shit. And whenever
Everything,
like
yeah.
new things come about, like Fred was actually just some really nice cousin that, you know, loves dogs and
He
is
was,
like,
he was not.
But Courage, being a cowardly dog, sees him as this fucking pedophilia, fucking, you know.
Courage.
Yeah. But really, in reality, like our reality, it's just someone being like, oh, he's a good dog. He's a good boy. So Fred is you, Matt. That's the moral of the
Don't you ever
story.
disrespect me like that again.
That's the moral.
Get the fuck moral of the story. Fuck you. No moral. Fuck off. What story? No way. No way.
That was a good one, right?
No. No.
Oh, man. Got him. Fred. You creepy motherfucker.
Just love the dogs, bro. It's not my fault.
They're all puppies.
They're the puppers. They're like, no, he's old. He's an old puppy.
He's an old puppy.
He's an old puppy.
Man.
I saw this one dog. She's such a sweetheart, but it broke my heart just because she had like a massive growth on her side.
Oh.
Fucking like softball sized.
Oh.
But like little chocolate lab just came up with her toy in her mouth, like, you see? She didn't want to play. She's like, see my toy? Gave her a pet. She's like, okay. I was like, oh,
You're so precious.
you good girl, you good girl.
What we were talking about the other day is like you're doing, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And, you know, it's like, but then you do with the girl, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
Who's a good girl?
And they're like, oh, yeah, me.
Well, I call Freya. I don't really. I say good girl sometimes, but I mostly go, who's a little baby?
Who's a
Oh,
baby?
Freya's a baby. Who's a baby?
She's just sitting there smacking her fucking tail. Just,
I'm a baby.
me.
I'm baby.
I'm Bay.
I love that fucking dog.
You're welcome. No,
She's my pal.
they had their dog actually had 3 more pregnancies.
That's not good.
Yeah, well, the male had
Oh.
3 more events, but the one had 2 more pregnancies and the other one had 1 more pregnancy. But then they got rid of the male because he
fucking bit somebody, right?
Yeah, he bit someone.
Jeez.
They
That's
didn't
a
kill him.
shame, 'cause-
They just literally like gave him to some homeless dude. Here you go. But it was just like crazy. 3 more. Like
Were the people
sets
like
of
threatening
kids.
to like either that or we're gonna have them legally put down or something?
No, it bit the owner. So, and he's not really one to take that. Like, he'd just be like, all right, fuck you then. You want to bite me? Take all this life for granted? Go away.
But from what I gathered, they also kind of used him. That's what it seemed like.
No, it was an actual horn dog. When I went to the house one time, just went there hanging out. All of a sudden, I see him trying to hike up and be like, all right, let's get this right. We got a crowd today. Let's fucking show them what's out. And
These people paid good money.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Hey, get out of here. And
It's a shame though.
he's like, man, I'm trying to get in, you fucking cockblock bitch.
trying to
You
get my dick
motherfucking
wet,
bitch.
bro. What you doing?
Yeah.
It's a shame though, because he looked like a happy boy when I saw him. He was out the window. He was wagging. He's like, hey.
Oh, I'm sure he was, but then that's also kind of like a pity thing. Not
Yeah.
pity as in like, feeling sorry for
Yeah,
him. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
pity as in like pit bull.
As in Staffordshire Terrier.
Just in case.
You want to get all scientific about it.
Yeah, damn it. But
Please, my father was Staffordshire. You can just call me Pitbull.
like you think of Freya because she has that half.
She got a little bit of pit in her.
You see her always doing that little smile, like.
She's always got something to say.
I just be hearing Matt on the other side of the fucking mic when we're playing video games, and you just hear his little dog Freya just.
Or she'll walk in and.
And you're just sitting there like, what, Freya?
And she'll.
Just-
You gotta go potty, and she's like,
oh, she perks up.
oh yeah, she knows the words. The 3 words that I fucked up is you want to go. She knows those. I hear you want to go, and she'll.
Do you want to go? What's
She's
up,
like,
motherfucker?
she's
Square
like, go where? Go outside? Go potty? Go walk? What happened?
up. Where we going?
Where go? I want to go, but where go?
That's hella funny.
Yeah, no, those 3 words. She knows you want to go, and she's like, go where? Because I say you want to go out, you want to go potty, you want to go for a walk.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those 3 things. I like all 3 of those.
Fine. Sometimes I've had conversations with people, and they'd be like, you think the dogs understand you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, they wouldn't do what I just told them to do. Sit.
Yeah.
What do? They sit.
Yeah,
Stop. What do? They stop.
stop.
They understand. They know damn well.
Yeah.
They've heard human language.
I forgot what, but it's happened a few times. But one time specifically, I forgot what I said, but I said something to Freya like, oh, what if I was like, what if I did this like with you, whatever, like just bullshit and just talking to her, like, what if I did this with you? And she like looked at me like, what? I was like, did you know what I just said? She was like, that's a bad idea.
It's like, I do not think we should go there.
Yeah.
We should not go to the vet. Fuck you.
No, that. It's a bummer that the schools are back in because I used to take her down to the baseball diamond back there, and I had the little Nerf gun.
Oh, I just let
launcher.
her. Boom. Let her
fucking
run.
Tennis ball. She was scared of the gun thing, but as soon as the ball was out, she was like, "Whoa!" I have a really good picture of her, like no feet on the ground, just mid
stride
with like a toy in her mouth. Just
sick.
yeah.
Sick. That's an action shot. You should have put that up on Instagram, dude.
I have it on my phone
Should
still.
have put a filter on
I could do
it.
that.
Put a filter on
I
it.
feel the need for speed.
You want to know how many likes you'll get? You'll get a lot.
I did get a lot with my Freya posts.
Dude, hashtag Instadog.
Hashtag need for speed.
Need for speed.
Hashtag I feel the need. Other hashtag the need for speed. I might do that.
You should. I bet you money.
I
you
haven't
get
posted
hella-
anything on
hella
Instagram in
posts.
how long.
Or hella likes.
But I will say those like 2 random Freya posts did get a lot of likes.
Well, then you also get that is like when you put up a new post on Instagram, you instantly pop up on like if you haven't done it in a while, you instantly pop up on like hella people's fucking
This is like the opposite of the old lady down there below with the broom. Boom, boom. Keep it down.
like keep it down there.
Trying to watch The Price is Right.
What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my fucking dogs?
Were we talking about dogs still?
Don't tell me I lost track.
I did. I was listening, but then like you asked me what we were talking about. I was like, I don't know. You put me on. I'm on the spot. I don't like it.
Oh, got it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So when you haven't posted in a while on Instagram, and then you post a new picture, and then your picture being of a dog, everyone loves dogs. Then you do like those stupid little hashtags. Dude, I bet you money you get like easy over 100
Instant
likes. Like instantly. But it's funny, just like thinking about that.
Yeah.
You could if you wanted to.
You know what's funny? I remember there's an old picture on my Instagram from when I was in El Paso, and it's a picture one night we were all fucking tore up, and I had a hot pocket on a plate, ham and cheese hot pocket, whatever. Because I was like, well, I got the drunchies. I was like, I need a hot pocket. And I just opened the freezer. and I was like, hot pocket.
Wait, drug munchies?
No, the drunk munchies. And there's just a picture, like, I remember one other guy, hella, even more drunk than me, he's, like, down. He's, like, asking me for a bite, and I was like, fuck off, man, you can't have it. And he, like, gets down on a knee, and he's like, please? And then there's a picture of him down there with his hands out, like, please, sir. And I'm, like, holding it with a fist, like, And someone took a picture of that, and I put, like, hashtag Hot Pocket King.
Hot pocket.
And then, believe it or not, At the time, last I checked, there was like 3 other pictures with the hashtag Hot Pocket King.
Because you're trying to keep that title.
I just thought it was funny that
Change your fucking your Instagram.
the Hot Pocket King.
Hot Pocket King. You always had Hot Pockets.
They're easy.
Every time I went to your house, it was just like 20 count Hot Pocket.
We didn't have 20 counts.
You did.
We had like a couple like
No.
two count boxes.
No,
never had
I
the
thought they were 4 count.
Maybe some of those too. But we never had like a big 20 box or
Oh,
anything.
maybe that's us nowadays.
But
I'd be keeping some Hot Pockets in them, but, on the back burner.
bro, those are good, and you're like, fuck, I'm like a little hungry. What I want? I just fucking throw one of those bitches in there. Pretty good.
Especially when they had like the more cheese, like stuffed one. You're like, fuck.
The pepperoni, the pepperoni sausage pizza, the cheese pizza, those are good.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Tried them all
They're all pretty good.
over and over.
Multiple times. Over and over. That was redundant.
Maybe 2 at once.
I mean, most of the time. Yeah. Am I hungies or am I 2 Hot Pocket hungies? I'm 2 Hot Pocket hungies.
Most of the time, yeah, it's always 2.
Yeah. I mean, one's like, you're like, just a little, I'm a little peckish.
If you're daring, then you be going in for that trifecta. Trifecta Hot Pocket.
What?
Tri Pocket.
3? 3 Hot Pockets? I never had 3 at once, I don't think.
No? You've never been.
You haven't lived, boy.
No.
Till you've had 3 Hot Pockets in your mouth. That sounded...
Just
yeah.
Like, you said 3 Hot Pockets in your mouth. Oh,
That sounded a little...
little sus.
little suspect.
Suspect. No, three Hot Pockets.
No.
I've done that maybe twice. Out of all my 28 levels, all 28 levels, twice I've
Twice,
done
huh?
3 Hot Pockets at once.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Although I'd be doing 3 corn dogs all the time.
Well, that's too easy, bro. I mean, that's like...
No, it's 3 easy. What the fuck is that dying animal over there? It's like a dying llama
Sound like that fucking seagull, that fucking... Don't even know how to make
from Little Mermaid, right?
Mine.
That's Finding Nemo.
Mine. Yeah, I know. I just thought of those guys too.
That's classic.
Oh, yeah.
Mine.
Mine.
Good lord.
Don't bring him into this. He doesn't want any part of that. You can sit this one out, Chief.
There you see her
What?
sitting there across the way.
Oh my god.
She ain't got a lot to say, but there's something about.
Oh man, keep it going.
No,
Damn.
So no, because then I didn't want a manager to come find me, and then I get big, and then I grow to that stage of like, hey, Michael, you want to hang out, do another podcast episode? And I'd be like, you know what, man, a little too big for you.
I think this podcast is over.
Think it's about time we end this shindig, and
I'm making that mouse house money, bitch.
and then you'd be like, but
But
we're still cool, right? I'll see you around.
sure.
Yeah, see, I don't want to sing too much, and then that's gonna happen, and then I don't want to leave you in the dust, man. If we're gonna grow this thing together. You know what I'm saying?
That's big of you. That's big of you.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, thank you.
I would never leave you behind, man.
Yeah, all right.
Ride or die, and I'd rather die.
Wow. Wow, what a way to turn that around in the last.
What a way to end the podcast, huh?
Not gonna lie, that is in the first half.
That literally just came off the dome. I don't know why I thought about that. That was funny.
Well done.
Well, I mean, not funny, but you know what I mean. Dark humor.
was
Anyways.
Any hooser.
Woo. I know this was a bit of a different type of podcast. We, us splitting it into 2. Yeah, 205.
There we go.
We split it into 2. Reason being because Matthew here is going to go visit The House of Mouse.
The Mouse House. Speaking of the Mouse House, I better quit talking all that shit.
Yeah. Or else they're going to kick you out of the park.
Old Mickey's gonna be like, I heard you were talking shit. You punk bitch.
And you are no longer invited to the Disneyland parks anymore for the rest of your life.
And then I have a lightsaber hand. They're like, give me that shit.
They snap it in front of you and you're just like,
They come kick my door in and repossess my other fucking lightsabers I bought.
damn.
My droid, give me that shit too. Fuck you.
Yeah, see? But yeah, so Matt's going to Disneyland next week. And so we decided to make a little extra one so that we got one in store for you next week. And you guys don't have to miss any good, nerdy goodness. Anyways.
This last half of this one might be a little more rambling, but I hope you stuck with it.
Man, rambling, nerds ramble. We do it all the time.
We do.
You know, it's not a mystery. If you guys didn't stick with us, well, I don't know what the hell you doing.
You know what you came here for. Come on now.
God damn it.
Come on now. Ain't no
Anyways.
surprise.
Thank you guys for tuning in once again. New episodes coming out every Friday.
Yeah.
Every Friday. Most of the time at 8, sometimes later. Depends on how lazy
Except
I
for
get.
sometimes.
Except for sometimes. But yeah, we are still in process. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much by the end of this week or beginning of next week, I will be releasing all our episodes on YouTube. So,
Still audio only.
still audio only, yes, but I've already sold some stuff and got enough money to get a new camera, and so hopefully that comes in soon, and we can do a video version of this starting in probably 5 weeks? I think it's 5 weeks now.
What, till when we come back?
Yeah, when we do our
Little hiatus.
our 1 month, or 1 month, not 1 month, promise, 1 week break,
Okay.
and then we go into season due.
Dos.
Due.
Dos.
Due is 2 in Italian, and de
That's French.
is French. Yes,
I was just thinking.
I know you're about to say.
Did you see me
French?
sounding it out?
Yep.
Un, deux, trois.
So,
I just remember that from doing drama in high school too. Un, deux, trois.
so hopefully, season 2 will be on video, starting from episode 1. Hopefully,
And then you get to see us, and
and you get to see all of our tomfoolery.
you should be so lucky.
Yeah, super lucky. Hey, man, we're theatrical enough.
Yeah.
I think that could get us past the, oh, he's not that good looking. Oh, but they're very entertaining. They're moving their arms around a lot and being all.
He's very animated.
Hey, it could go somewhere. You don't know. Anyways, you can also find our socials in the bio of this episode, as always. And you can also feel free to email us at bigfnerds@gmail.com. It's either that or DM us on Instagram. If you guys want us to talk about anything new, different, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'd be down to do a little bit of homework. I mean, not a lot.
I mean, we gotta do some research. Tell me what you want, man.
Yeah.
You guys know I like history. If you want some of that, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear, bro.
If you want to find out the existence of everything in this fucking universe,
I got you, boom boy.
but anyways, we'd love to hear from you. Honestly, like we're very eager to see questions and stuff, and hopefully we get some on YouTube. We don't know, but
And don't forget to find my man Leland at the Pony Express station over there, and he'll get to me, and it'll take a little bit, but I'll get back to you.
long one, like I said. But hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed and stuck around
Hope we
and
did it for
loved all the
you.
nerdy stuff. Anyways, Matt,
What?
you got any closing words for us and the fellow nerdians of Nerdania?
I think I can think of something. Let me see. I already told you guys about going find my boy Leland. Okay. This accent is rapidly falling apart. It's not Tobias anymore. Let me try again. Okay, let me think.
hold on,
So my boy Leland at the Pony Express.
Uh-huh.
We got that.
Yeah.
Okay. You send me the letter. Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. 3 weeks time, give or take.
Did you tell him about the YouTube thing?
What?
What is YouTube?
Your
Oh shit, you don't know what YouTube is. Fuck.
your tube, but you dumb.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go finish your.
YouTube. Yeah. So Leland Pony Express, send a letter. 3 weeks time, give or take.
Yeah.
Leland's pretty fast, so maybe 2.5. And other than that, I can just think of later taters.
Oh God.
Gores.